Hello and welcome to AM Guitar with me, Anjay. Today we are looking at another two iSet pedals. This time we're looking at the Flanger and the Heavy Metal. Rock on! So, my previous video, which I'll put a link to somewhere, one of those two corners, I showed you a low gain Dumble type pedal from iSet and a delay pedal. Today, to complete the set of four that they sent me, I've got the Heavy Metal and the Flanger. Now the first thing you'll notice is they're identical in colour, and I have given some feedback on this because I think that's three of the pedals that I've got off them so far are the same colour. In fact, yes, extreme close up. That's the Dumble. So, playing in anger live, going to be impossible to tell these apart. Anyway, I have given feedback on that and they are going to be changing colours as it happens. Now I've paired these two because I think they go really well together. And actually I think all four of them, the Delay, the Dumble, the Flanger and the Heavy Metal, make a really interesting pedal board that I'll probably do next time. So, we start with the Flanger. We've got four controls. You've got your rate in the middle. You've got colour, which changes it from kind of almost a phaser sound to quite a self-oscillating kind of robot-y sound. And range, which basically says how far in the kind of EQ and the distance between the flangey things does it go. Is it just sort of quite light or quite deep? And then you've got a hard and soft switch. The hard mode I'm not a fan of. It makes the sound a little bit more like it's sort of metal pushing against metal. It's a bit weird, but soft is lovely. So that's the Flanger. It's kind of a jet flange type clone. You'll know it instantly when you hear it. Now, the Heavy Metal. This is a really interesting pedal in that I both love and hate it in equal measure. So you have distortion in the middle, you have volume, tone, and a little three-way EQ shift, which goes from, and I have to look a bit carefully here, top is high boost, middle is no boost, and bottom is low boost. So boost the highs, don't boost anything, boost the lows. If you've ever heard a metal zone being used incorrectly, you'll recognise the high boost immediately. It is, quite frankly, one of the most unpleasant distortion tones I've ever heard. However, boost off and low boost, this thing really sounds pretty good. So, enough chatting. Let's just hear them and then we'll have a talk about them afterwards. Okay, so I'm all set up. I'm using my Jackson Monarch with Seymour Duncan's, and single chain is into the iSet Metal, into the Flanger, into a clean amp model. That's it. So here's the clean sound, a bit of reverb. Here's the clean. Okay, so let's put everything at 12 on the metal. We're going to have the middle setting, which is boost off. Bring the volume up slightly. So, as you would hope, a good solid metal tone. Let's bring the gain all the way up. So gain all the way off. I kind of like that. So if we now turn the boost to the top switch. Let's turn that down. Alright, let's play with the tone knob on that one. Roll it all the way off. High boost. Let's do low boost. No boost. Low boost. Oh, I give it some real bum bass. Yeah. So, yeah, I quite like the bass boost. Got demonetized there. Okay, so that's the metal. I'm going to put it back into the middle. Cool. Now let's have the flanger. Everything, I've got it set to the, I can't even read it, soft setting. Everything's at 12. Without the okay, so the controls, if you look at this one, it's the colour, range and speed. So colour kind of, well, this is what colour does. Okay, range. Kind of just how deep the swoosh is. So if we put it to a sensible setting. So that's the soft, and the hard. I don't like that, but some people might. For me, soft, everything about 12. Oh, I don't like that setting, but anyway. So there you go. I continue to be impressed by these little pedals. I mean, not just iSet, all the little pedals that are coming out these days. When I was younger, you used to get bad pedals. Now you don't really seem to get particularly bad pedals. They all sound okay. They might not sound outstanding, but they all sound good enough to use. And these two, with the dumble and with the delay, which is behind the camera, would make a really usable gigging board for me, because it'll cover my low gain, high gain, delay, and flavour. I always have a flavour pedal, like a flanger or a vibe or phaser usually. Starting with the flanger, on the soft setting with everything about 12 o'clock, this thing absolutely kills. I love this. It is the absolute epitome of kind of 80s flanger sound. It nails it absolutely. Hard setting, not for me. Colour setting, I don't really care about. I suppose it's quite nice to be able to go down to that kind of softer, almost phaser sound. Going into the top end of that, when you get the self-oscillation, seems a bit pointless to me, but someone will find a use for it. Eddie Rifkin, I'm looking at you. But no, this is just a lovely flanger. It sounds great, tiny, it's $25 or something, it'll be 25 quid when it comes to the UK, probably. Really good value pedal, that. Really love it. The heavy metal. Now, as I said at the beginning, I have a love-hate relationship with this. It is a really good metal pedal. It's got good high gain. It's got that kind of Messer sound to it almost. The low boost really gives it kind of a nice kick in the arse. Boost off sounds nice, bit more open. High boost needs to be set on fire. It's awful. I can't think why anyone would use it. But again, I'm sure there is some death metal band out there which is desperate to kind of emulate the sound of bees fighting in a tin can with a chainsaw going in the background. But that aside, the other two settings and the range of the tone control and the range you get on the distortion, this is actually a very usable distortion pedal. You get all the chug you want with a humbucker. You can roll the distortion off a little bit. I didn't bother seeing what the distortion did with the lower volume on the guitar. There's no point. No one's going to be plugging in a heavy metal pedal to use low, beautiful, rich gain settings. This is all out metal, chugging, riffing, soloing hellfest. And again, around $25, £25, whatever it's going to be when it comes to the UK, represents a really good value, heavy distortion pedal. So all in all, both of these, I think, for a heavy metal set, like 80s metal kind of thing, are really good fun to play with. Both really good value. Both sound good in some settings, and in other settings sound horrible, but that's just the way it is, and I've got to be honest about that. But yeah, I like both of them. I'm going to put together a little mini board with just kind of iSet pedals on it for fun, and you'll probably see it on Instagram. I doubt I'll do a video of it, but I'll show it on Instagram at some point. But yeah, suitably impressed with these. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got similar pedals from other similar manufacturers. Jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.